It's November, and in addition to football heating up, it's the start of hoop season and the NCAA soccer tournament. The Big 12 insider Wendell Barnhouse and myself are here to prep you for this weekend in the Big 12, starting with both men's and women's basketball, which tip off its season this weekend.
Well, Kristen, on the men's side, Kansas is the preseason pick to win its 11th consecutive regular season title. Now, if the Jayhawks extend that remarkable streak, it's not going to be easy. Texas returns all 5 starters from a 24-win team and added one of the nation's best freshmen in Miles Turner. Oklahoma and Iowa State are teams that should be near the top of the standings all season, while Kansas State and West Virginia, which features the preseason player of the year, Juwan Staten, are 2 dark horses that are capable of beating any of the top teams. And on the women's side, Baylor has won 4 consecutive regular season titles, winning 67 of 70 Big 12 games over that span. Now, Texas is the coach's choice to finish on top of the standings. The Longhorns are on the rise under Coach Karen Aston with 4 returning starters and a top 10 recruiting class. Now, the consensus among the coaches is that the season is wide open. West Virginia, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, and Iowa State are all teams that can challenge for the top spot.
Our quote of the week comes from ESPN's teleconference with Jay Billis. Billis said earlier in the week, "I think it is one of the most underrated leagues in America. A few bad breaks have kept some teams in the league from doing something really special," and highlighting the fact that the league is far more than just Kansas. Almost every team in the league has gotten better from last year. Very, very competitive across the board.
Yeah, I think what folks like Jay Billis know about, the people who know about college basketball, understand how strong men's basketball is in the Big 12. And I think he's right. It's really time for the Big 12 to get a team or teams to the Final Four again. Conferences build a national reputation come March Madness, and I think this could be the season where you could see 3, maybe 4, 5 teams get to the Sweet 16 or beyond.
In addition to the start of hoops action, 6 of 9 Big 12 soccer teams have qualified for the NCAA tournament, which begins Friday. All 6 Big 12 schools were picked to host first-round games, and here's a look at the schedule for this weekend.
Well, West Virginia, the Big 12's regular season and postseason champion for the 2nd consecutive year, is the number 3 national seed, as is Texas Tech. Now, having all 6 schools selected as opening round hosts speaks to the national respect and depth the Big 12 has in soccer, and getting 6 in the bracket is the 2nd most ever for the conference. The Big 12 placed 8 teams in the NCAA tournament in 2003, but the conference had 11 schools sponsoring the sport back then.
That's it for our weekend preview. For Wendell Barnhouse and Kristen, thanks for watching the Big 12 Digital Network.